definitely a disappointing loss. I could tell on our team that we didn't let it get us down. We came out there today with a lot of passion, a lot of energy, so I think we're going to bounce back well.
How much can it help you long term to face two offenses that are so different in Oregon and Florida?
It's good to have variety. We pretty much cover every situation possible for us, like all the motions, all the different formations. So it just helps with our knowledge and stuff, what we got to do in certain situations.
What do you think stand out to you about South Alabama?
They're very talented. They're two good quarterbacks. They can run. The quarterbacks can run. They had a couple shifty receivers and a shifty running back.
What was your reaction when they beat Western Kentucky a couple weeks ago?
Oh yeah, I remember my friend told me, I was just thinking to myself that we're going to have another tough game, so we just got to come ready to play.
I just talked about the way you've been playing so far this season, and the elevated way your game has kind of been the last few weeks.
I feel blessed to be on the field. I don't take it for granted like I kind of did at points last year. I just go out there and it's with a purpose, and I just feel like any moment my season could be done, so I just go out there with passion.
Is it because what you went through maybe you appreciate it a little bit more?
Yeah, it definitely helped me grow up a little bit. I believe I became more of a man after that, and it's just great to be with my teammates again.
What do you think you expect to see from South Alabama this weekend? You mentioned their quarterback play. Did the past couple of games, I should say, help you get ready for these guys at all?
Yeah, it definitely. We played two running quarterbacks for the past 2 games, so I think we're pretty much used to it by now. I expect they're going to try to get the quarterback out in space. He's going to probably scramble a lot, and we're going to stick to our receivers and keep them contained.
How do they rotate those quarterbacks? Is it situational, or is whoever's playing better, or what?
It seems about even. Any given time they rotate, they don't have really a rhythm to it. They both pretty much just split the reps.
Is it Joshua Dobbs mostly giving you a look on special teams from the athletic perspective? And can you kind of tell me how he's doing and how he's looking?
He's giving us a great look on scout team. He's back there scrambling, trying to give us a great look. He's very fast, so he's using that to give us a good look too.
Ryan, have you surprised yourself at any point just with your health? Sometimes those knee injuries slow people down for a long time. Has there been any point where you've been almost surprised?
No, I knew I was going to be better once they fixed it. I knew I had nothing to worry about. They told me to go out there and trust it, so that's what I've been doing.
Let's get off the road a little bit and get out of the conference, maybe take a break before you get that stretch in October.
Oh yeah, it's definitely great to be back at home in front of our fans. Home field advantage is a big thing for us, so it's going to be good to be back at home and the ball walk and all that stuff.
What about the break in the conference?
Oh yeah, that's going to be good too. We got a good opponent, so it's not really like a break from a competition standpoint, but this is good to play something different.
Freon Jones is able to get back. How much does that provide you guys a boost? Can you talk about his play in the offseason?
Oh yeah, he's a very skilled corner. He's good coverage skills. He also can make some tackles in open field, so it's just good to have another guy back in there.
Ryan, you were around the ball quite a bit on Saturday. You kind of took me there too.
The play calls, they got me in the box a little bit more, got me around got me more in the action. So I just pretty much I was blitzing, so the play calls got me in there.
What happened on that one play where you kind of you took a bad angle?
This is a play I should have made. It wasn't really the angle. I got my hands on him. I should have brought him down.
Was that one play when you went back and watched film that you kind of upset yourself at?
Oh yeah. I know I'm much better than that, so that's why I just got to make the play at that point.
Is it one of those things? I think you had 11 tackles. You were kind of around the ball a lot, where you're kind of the guy that focuses more on that one play that you didn't make.
Oh yeah. I definitely want to make all the plays I'm supposed to make, but I got to keep in mind that I'm not perfect. I'm making some mistakes. I just can't let it get to me. I got to snap and clear and just move on to the next play.
Seems there are a lot of higher scores around the conference this year, a lot more scoring. What do you think is the reason for it? Is it just the difference in the offenses, the difference in the quality of the defenses around the league, or what do you think?
Yeah, I think probably because of the hurry up. There are a lot of hurry up offenses going in, trying to get on the gas, trying to catch defenses off guard. So I just seem to get more plays and everything.
Have you noticed that? Has it caught your attention, just some of the different scores this year? Or?
Oh yeah, we knew that was going to happen. We've been practicing for it all season, so we kind of felt that people were going to try to hurry up more this year. So I think it's just a trend that's going on.
You know how tough the kind of mental part can be when you're trying to come back from something. I know Riyadh wasn't as long as you were, but could you get a gauge for kind of where he is from that standpoint in terms of knocking off some rust?
Yeah, I think Riyadh is going to be fine. He's very upbeat. I can see in his face that he's ready to get back there. He's been working very hard in the training room and trying to get back in shape, so I think he's going to be good.
With getting him and Michael Williams back the past couple of weeks, how much does that do for the secondary? I mean, y'all got some good players, but the depth's not quite where it needs to be.
Yeah, depth is always a good thing. It also creates more competition. So competition is good. We get to compete and practice for a spot, and this puts more pressure on us to we can't like relax and stuff like that. So, and also during the games we can rotate more. We give guys a breather and stuff like that. So I think it's just going to be a good thing for us.
That one long touchdown play that Florida had, how many times would you say you had either a bust or a missed assignment in that game? It couldn't have been that many. Looking back on it.
Yeah, I may have had one, or it wasn't on that play. We just lost leverage on the speedy guy, so we couldn't let that happen. But for the most part, we got all the calls and we're on the same page.
Is that kind of, I mean, not that y'all needed a reminder, you've been through a lot, but how fine that line is in this league, at this level. I mean, you sit there bottom up, up, you're in bad positions and you're still making plays, and then just the one or two times where it doesn't happen, it just leaks out.
Oh yeah, when you're playing a good offense, they're definitely going to make you pay for every little mistake you make. Once again, we're not perfect out there, so we just have to learn to limit our mistakes as much as possible.